Hello everyone, I'm the Noobist and you're watching the Noobist Colony. Today's episode will feature a game of League of Legends. It's a normal game, it's not ranked. I'll be playing Lux bottom with Leona. I only have about a dozen and a half or so games under my belt with Lux at this point, and that would be over the last 6 months. So I'm not very well practiced on her, although I will say that she's an easy transition for me because I play a lot of Morgana and Ezreal, and both of those are skill shot champions. In fact, Lux's bind operates the same way as Morgana's bind, so like I said, it's an easy transition. I will say there's quite a few glitches with the League replay, or LOL replay, so just kind of bear with me. You'll see the characters jumping around there. It doesn't disrupt things too much, so just bear with me while they find a fix. So anyway, this game I follow a guide that I found on Solo Mid. I modified it a little bit in the masteries. I'll post another video on how to play Lux basic abilities, combos, item builds, and stuff like that, as well as how to anticipate enemy movement in order to land Blight Binding. So look forward to that. This particular game is pretty short. I guess not short enough, but myself and Heimer mid absolutely destroyed early game, so we had that going for us. And here I tend to play Lux bottom. When I play bottom on Lux, rather, I tend to be very, very aggressive because I have a dual lane partner and a snare that I'm pretty good with. This is not the case when I play Lux mid. Obviously, I'm way more defensive. I also know that I'm against two melee champions, so I can harass the crap out of them, forcing them to leave lane, lose XP, and lose CS. As any champion, my main focus should be CSing, but like I said, I really want to push these two melee champs out so that they're losing experience, because both of those champs in particular can really destroy late game if they're fed. So that said, I'll just fast forward to some of the goods. Bottom lane is very, very active. There's a lot. Ganking from Shaco, some horrible mistakes on my end early game, but you'll see. Make up for it pretty quick. Go mid. I believe Heimer's going to pick up first blood on this Kassadin, who turret dives on top of him right here. So there you go. He got first blood, and then bottom's going to pick up. Leona's going to go in and stun. I throw in my AoE snare. Poppy flashes, but not before I got my auto attack off. So as you can see already, Leona and Lux synergize extremely well bottom lane with two snares or binds. I almost get a kill on Fizz. This is my first mistake. Don't know what I was thinking. Didn't pop my AoE. You know, if I popped the AoE, I might have gotten a kill there with the Ignite. But, you know, I don't know what I was thinking. Like I said, I probably just wanted to get that kill. I'm a greedy bastard. I don't know. Either way, we make up for it pretty quick. I don't know what Leona was doing, but we just gave Fizz 2 kills in a row. So anyway, I pick up Doran's Ring, a ward, and some pots. Actually, I don't even think I used pots there. And we're back to it. Two and 3 at this point because of that mistake on our end, which is no good whatsoever. So I'm just gonna kind of focus on CS while we play patty cake with Poppy here. I don't know what Poppy was doing other than cutting off her XP gain and CS, but whatever. That's their mistake, not mine. Here comes Shaco for a gank. I miss my binding there, and could have died if Leona didn't land that nice snare there. Leona is going to go down. It's 3v2 at this point because here comes Fizz. I get a snare on Poppy and pick up the kill, and then Leona goes down because she ran in with no health. Fizz is taking damage. I'm going to take damage from Shaco here. Not enough though. You'd think I'd be at this point, but like I said, I'm going to play extremely aggressive early game, and it just so happens, unlike the top, this one pays off. So there goes Shaco, no health on me, snare there, I pick up blue, and the enemy Fizz is going to come in thinking, oh, he's got no health, but I was on the backside of the turret, took 2 turret shots and ran the wrong way for whatever reason. So I just land my snare, AoE, and the minions clean up. Pretty easy. 4 and 1 right now. That would have been a triple kill, but it was delayed, obviously. So now I can just kind of clean up with the blue buff, get some minion kills and CS, and then go back and buy. Not much else. I think teammates are going to end up picking up a couple of kills here and there. We're 6 and 4 because of that exchange, so it's a very good exchange, 3 for 1. It's a pretty intense game. Fizz comes in, there goes my ult for a snare and an ult. Both of our, like I said, you can't even tell who's hitting what first with the snares because they're just constantly stuck in one spot. I could have picked up a kill there, but Poppy had a pot rolling. I snared her, AoE'd, flashed in even to try and get that last hit with the passive, the Illumination Flare, because it does extra damage if they have the buff on them, or debuff on them. And I know Shaco's mid here, so as you can see, Shaco's over there, teleporting. Don't know where he went, because he didn't come here. I don't believe anyway. But yeah, we got some pretty good damage on that tower. Not much else goes on. Landed a combo on Poppy there, took quite a chunk of her health. Like I said, I have no idea where Shaco went. Mid, not there. Top, not there. So here we go, snare, AoE, and auto attack for the kill. I let Leona grab that one because I'm already 5 and 1. Two stuns is fun, and it certainly is. It's ridiculous. Not too much else. Kind of just harassing Fizz rather. CSing a little bit more now. I know that Fizz cannot come in for last hits without taking damage, so I'm gonna end up keep playing as aggressive as possible. There goes a snare, stun, ult, and we don't get the kill here. We could have dove. I'm not going to face check that bush because I don't know where Shaco is. He's not on the map, so I'm just going to assume his boxes are in that bush and not get crapped on. So I turned away last second. I would have gone in had Leona landed that snare though. So yeah, Heimer picks up a double kill but then dies to Cass mid. Not much else. I don't know what their exchange is about. I generally don't pay attention to chat because it's usually just people QQing. So I'm going to cover mid while Heimer recovers and comes back, and go back bottom. And I think we end up going mid pretty quick here. We go for a kill. Yeah, we do go mid. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we're going to go mid. Fizz is taking off that way, playing smart a little bit now. I warded Dragon. Cassidon's going back. Heimer, however, tosses a grenade, and I'm able to use my ult for a kill. I love Lux's ult. The fact that it can hit through bushes, it is a skill shot, really intrigues me. The skill cap on that's quite a bit higher than most champions' ults. So, and like I said, I play Ezreal and Morgana, so Ezreal's ult is similar, and Morgana's bind is similar. So I'm 6-1 and 1, as you can see. I picked up cages. I usually do that on Lux for some gold per 5 and some ability power. Just kind of pissing around mid. I know that I'm going to stay mid here because we got Heimer's turrets. He went back. Land a snare, and there it goes. Boom. Just that simple. Landed my snare, landed my AoE, hit Fizz with my auto attack for the Illumination Flare proc, and then obviously ulted on her. With Leona's damage, that's enough to pretty much crap on anybody's forehead. So yeah, I'm extremely fed at this point. I almost have my Rabadons even. I'm just going to keep farming and farming. I'm going to stay mid because, like I said, I've got Heimer's turrets here, and I can do whatever I want with those. I know that they're pinging. I know Cassidon's probably coming because he was top, but I'm still going to stay. had I landed that snare there on Fizz, it would have been game over again for her. And there goes Cass, and I flash out. He ults. Cass is coming back in. I'm going to take too much damage from him, so I'm not even going to mess around. Volibear. Yeah, Volibear. I don't know. This guy. So yeah, pretty intense moment, I guess. I stayed in too long, and obviously that's my last mistake of the game. The game's actually almost over at this point. I don't know if you can see what's going on here too well, but Heimer's going to end up fighting here. Almost picking up a kill. Not much else. They're just pissing around mid. I come back. 7-2-1. That's the last mistake, like I said. Just overextended past my tanky champions. Almost pick up a kill on Poppy there. Very close. And that's just an example of how ridiculous Lux is. She's got some similarities to LeBlanc, even in the sense that she can burst extremely well through bushes. Landed a snare on Cass there. Here comes Shaco. I saw him in this bottom bush, so I'm going to run out because I know that if I get caught by a Shaco slow, it's game over for me. Yeah, so pretty good game, I guess. We're pushing pretty well. I'm just going to let it play normal at this point just because I don't remember what all happens. I could have... Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. I thought maybe I'd get a kill on somebody that was running out, but...
An ally has been
so they go back mid. I'm not going to go out there because it's 3v1. I have no mana, and I'm at half health, so it would be really foolish on my part. So let's just speed this up. I think I go B and get my Rabadon soon. Tried to pick up a kill on somebody in the bush there. I think it was Cassidon, but he wasn't there, so no big. I'm just going to try and last hit, even though it's almost impossible to last hit with a Volibear in your lane. Auto attack damage is just ridiculous. I don't even know what he's building. He might have him at Dreads or something. Oh, there you go. So Shaco comes in. There's a kill on Volibear, overextending with no health. I have no mana still, and I'm still at half health, so I'm just gonna hang back and play it safe. I don't think we do too much here. Just pissing around until either they back, just CSing. Oh, there you go. Bottom, they picked up a kill in this bush area here, and obviously I wasn't about to run out there and fight because, like I said, I had no mana, no health. Foolish. Do have Rabadons, and that's just gonna give me that much more burst. I'm up to 305 ability power. Again, I'm trying not to overextend. I'm staying kind of in the back here and behind when possible, although I know Shaco is bottom. He's coming mid. They're saying backdoor bot. Obviously Cassidon's there. I'm just going to hang at this turret. And CS. Boring stuff now. Pretty soon almost land a kill on somebody. I can't remember who. I think 25-minute mark I have a note. So I toss out an AoE just to harass them back off the creep pile. Not too much going on. I mean, it really is just kind of a boring game. I don't even know. My CS isn't too great. 87 compared to, well, I guess better than Leona and better than Volibear, but...
destroyed a turret.
Don't get my snare, get the AoE. Did quite a bit of damage to Shaco there. I know that's his double, because he's hanging back and he has the buff around him. Almost insta-gibbed Cassidon there, as you saw. They're going top to chase Fizz. Poppy's coming up from the rear. I'm just going to hang back behind the tank so that I don't get crapped on by Poppy. Pretty soon there's another pretty good team fight because we start pushing on the inhib. Yeah, Poppy runs in. And I let them pick up the kill because the other two are coming in. I did the majority of the damage there. Here comes Cassidon. Volibear's getting crapped on, and I know Shaco's right there because I saw him in the bush. He's going to come down, and had that turret been there, he might have gone off. I ignite him so that he can't deceive very long. There he is. And Volibear's proc happens, or his passive activates, and he gets that little bit of healing. I land the snare with what little bit of mana I have, and he's able to survive that. I guess I'm learning to possess better map awareness and not only just go for kills, but try and help my teammates as well. Unfortunately, Volibear there, I don't know why he didn't be, you know, but there's only so much I can do, especially with no mana. I'm not going to go into that bush area. That's his fault. Yeah, this game is about over, I think. I think I insta-gibbed somebody coming up, and I don't even have a Soul Stealer, but I did grab Sheen. And Sheen is really, really good on Lux. It's a really great item, especially synergizes extremely well with her passive for that auto attack. So here's, I think nope, miss it here. Where is it? There you go. My ult just like shit on Heimer there, probably half his health. I was gonna try and snare Shaco. I was a little out of range. Here comes Poppy trying to kill me. IB, they're gonna dive on me. Cassidon doesn't go for me. That would have been an easy kill, and we end up picking up a double there, and there's the surrender. So, very good game overall. I feel like I did very well on her. I'm going to post another one, like I said, one that's not such a good game, where I end up feeding in the beginning but pulling it around in assists, and I'll break down the build that I use, as well as masteries and runes and things like that. I am the Noobist. You're watching the Noobist Colony, and stay tuned.